of your go-to for all things home. This is Home Answers Radio, presented by Lang Home Medical Equipment, Valdicass Windows and Doors, Level 10 Coatings, and by JeffBuysYourHouse.com. Once again, here's Roger Piper.
Your go-to for all things home. It's Home Answers Radio.
Hi, welcome to Home Answers. I'm Roger Piper. The show's all about your home, inside, outside, everything to do with your home. And today we have Walter and Terry from Valdicass Windows and Doors. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Roger.
Valdicass Windows, Doors, you do a bunch of other things too, don't you? Tell us about that.
Yes, we do James Hardy siding replacement. We install and design porticos. We work with architects, interior, exterior designers. So possibilities, I would say, are endless because we can, get contact with lots of different contractors that we can integrate to a bigger project, from small ones to the biggest ones.
Yep. So if you're looking for windows, if you're looking for siding, if you're looking for doors, then you're definitely somebody that's in the ballgame, right?
Definitely. We can help out in a bunch of different ways. We also have contacts, and we partner with a lot of other trades as well. So people like to keep things kind of all in a one-and-done situation, and we can most of the time help out with that as well.
Yep. There are a lot of companies that are doing what you do. So tell us, why would somebody choose you or want to be in the mix when they're choosing somebody for Windows? Tell us a little bit of your unique selling propositions and the reason that you are in business.
I would say one of the reasons is we're being persistent. So every job we trying to complete as the same finish as the other ones, to make sure we're treating the customers the same way. So down the road, if we send another crew, they'll be able to continue doing the same type of work. And other things, we respect the properties as well, because before we get to the job, we can, as the homeowner, we can park on the driveway or we should park on the street. We protect their home. We protect all the flowers that they start blooming right now these days. And we try to make sure that the customers are aware what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, if there's any information they want to share with us. And, that we obviously, work with them to make sure it's going to be done the way they want it. Not us, they want it.
Mm-hmm. Communication's a huge part, isn't it, when it comes to picking your contractor? It makes a big difference. Mm-hmm. Now, electricity's horribly expensive. We all know that. And that meter was running when that AC's going. It makes a big difference in your bills. Tell us why Windows are how much Windows can really enhance your savings when it comes to energy consumption.
Well, I've heard, and I'll just say, based on an example, lots of customers are telling me beforehand, hey, I'm losing a lot of, air. My bills are really high. And 3 months down the line, or whenever it is that we get there for their project, I have had calls once or twice where they say, hey, listen, my bills have changed. This has really made a difference in my home. And we love hearing that, too, because we try to be very, customer friendly, and we want our customers to call us and tell us how great it is and tell us how those energy bills have changed and how those things have improved their home, not with just the energy bill, the light that comes in, the anything that you can think of, they're really going to notice a difference when they have a new product in that home.
Yeah, when it comes to return on investment, Windows are right up there, aren't they? Because of energy conservation, the way they look, the soundproofing, things like that. It does make a big difference in your home, doesn't it?
It does. I think a lot of people spend money on projects. Kitchens and bathrooms are one of them. And, of course, those include windows as well. But when they're remodeling a kitchen or a bathroom, it's a big deal. And, same thing along with windows. Even if you're doing a small project, it's not as big of a deal. But if you're doing whole house, it's just a big project, and people have to kind of just be aware. We like to make them very aware of how the whole process will take place and how they can be part of that too. So help planning to work around their schedule, not just ours.
Mm-hmm. And you work with Pella, and you're a Pella authorized dealer. Is that correct?
Correct. A Platinum Elite certified contractor, which means we install a lot. We have a great relationship with them. We know their products, and we stand behind them just as they do. What's
one of the reasons that Pella is a top choice for people that are looking to replace windows?
The main reason I would say we love to work with a company because that is established for a long time. Mm-hmm. They know that it's not going to disappear. Most of the parts are being done here in the United States. They have one of the best services that they're being done by their employees. We get the products directly from the factory. We don't have to deal with distributors to get the products. And it's just one of the best products that, for installations. So easy when you get a training, from the factory, that is just an easy step by step to get a job done correctly without having any, issues. Or do your, search on Google how to install the windows.
Yep. Pella's definitely a good name. You're listening to Home Answers. I'm Roger Piper, and our guest is Walter and Terry from Valdicass Windows and Doors. You can call them at 708-255-5231 or go to valdicass.com. That's VALDICASS.com. Now, I understand that you can do something kind of interesting. You can create larger openings or make them smaller. You can change a window to a door. Tell us about that.
Well, sometimes people are remodeling their home, and parts of it might include there's a window in the way, or I wish that window was a door so we can go out to the deck, to our new pool, or whatever it is their project may entail. And, whatever type of exterior on the home, we can always work with it. We partner with a masonry person, and we partner with them and electricians, so we can get all those things done. Again, one-stop shop. We had a customer open up a window to a door, and they, fixed their side yard, and they were able to use that and not have to walk around the whole house because we were able to create that opening for them.
That's something a lot of companies won't do for you. If you want to change a window to a door to a window, they just go, we can't do that. So that's a real advantage for you guys, isn't it?
That's true. It is the case. And we can even, create a window or door where there was none, or get rid of one and close up that space for them. So there's a lot of possibilities. People think just replacing those windows, but you can do more with them. If you think about it, if you're remodeling, you can move or make a window larger or smaller, and that's just part of the project. And again, we have lots of partners that we can deal with, so we can get them all on board, as a one-stop shop type of deal, like I said.
And that's something really interesting, isn't it? And if you're going to look at replacing windows, that's a perfect time to do it, isn't it?
Definitely. During the construction of anything else you have going on, the best time to do it so you don't have any more disturbances in your home. And if you can handle having all that project done at once, it's best to get it done quickly and by professionals that you trust.
Oh, absolutely. And you stand behind those people, which is great. All right. So if you're looking at doing windows, I know this happens to a lot of people. They go, you know what? I'm not really ready to do the whole house. Budget isn't there, or timing isn't there, or something. Is it okay to maybe do one or two windows, or maybe do a few over time, as opposed to, okay, you got to do the whole thing or nothing?
Yes, definitely. We like to say whatever, we like to let our customers lead the way in that regard. And sometimes they start off with wanting 10 windows, and then their budget doesn't allow, or they have other things going on. So we like to say that we work with every budget, every customer, every home, every homeowner, because we understand we're homeowners as well ourselves, and we reach out to people for projects like this. So we understand the name of the game and what people are looking for. And if they can trust us, then, we have them. And we give people our cell phone numbers. They can reach us anytime. We're very communicative. And I think if we build that trust, they come back to us over and over because we have lots of customers that keep coming back for different projects.
So you shouldn't be afraid to replace a window or two at a time. There's really no fear in that, right?
No.
Oh, that's great. Okay, if somebody wants to really find out more about your company, what's the best way?
I say give us a call or visit our showroom. Some people like that. The appointment process is easy. You call, you talk to me, I ask you a few questions, get your appointment on the schedule, and usually within a couple of days we're out there, and you get pricing right away from us. We invite you to visit our showroom, call and ask us any questions you need, and it's a pretty easy process. We think that we've had it down really nice where we get everybody handled really right away.
Yep.
We do also the technology coming in these days, and new possibilities with the, contacting. We implemented WhatsApp applications so we can, have the videos, consultation, directly face-to-face, and even send information. So that's also available for the customers. If they want to see us right away and talk to us, we can respond in this way too.
Yes, we have WhatsApp, and we welcome people to call us and photos, anything they need to feel comfortable to help them start their project.
That's great. Walter and Terry, thanks for being on the show. It's Valdicass Windows and Doors. You can visit their showroom in Brookfield if you want. I highly recommend going to the website, valdicass.com, and you can call them at 708-255-5231. Walter and Terry, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks so much,
Thank you so much, Roger.
It's Home Answers on AM 560, The Answer.
You're